Okay. We'll go with microphone. Wait a second. Okay, we'll try. I'll go with microphone as far as I can. I may be getting visitors soon, and then I'll have to turn off the mic. I might even be needing to redo the flight. Let's see. You are in the way, and you are in the way. Okay. Propeller. Crooch. And I think that is it. Yeah, let's do this too. I know I can do it from the cockpit, but this is the correct way to do it. Dookie dookie dookie. Oh, gliders out today. So the wind is coming from the right, and thus we will do. Well, it doesn't matter with this one because we don't have any cargo pod that we can burn up. Also, they parked their car there by their own volition, so sorry. Volition. I don't know if I used the correct word for that. Anyhow, let's jump in and close the door. I don't know why I'm doing this all the time, but I kind of like it. Did I move the car? No, that wasn't that car. Okay, we need to get going, and now we're doing the first number one thing that you're not supposed to do when flying aircraft is be in a hurry. Never ever be in a hurry. However, today we are in a bit of a hurry if we need to, if I can, yes. So let's see, we want that thing to work with that thing, we want this thing to work with that. I'm just coordinating it with my joystick. I kind of don't like when it just jumps away. Okay, so everything that is electric is off. Offity puff puff. Yes, off, off, off. We have fuel. We'll turn that on before, otherwise the aircraft will scream at us. It screamed a little at us. Okay. And do we have 24 or more volts? We do. So we don't break anything. We'll be needing this because we're standing on grass. Fuel boost. Let's turn on the lights. And we're going to do some fun navigation today. So fuel push low, let's go. So 5 to go live. Does it work? Does it work? Does it work? Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes, it works. On. So 5 to go live. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do the prop forward thing. And we'll grasp it. Do. So fuel flow is 0. Should have checked that before. Propeller is spinning. It isn't tied down. Oil pressure is going up. NG did 14% and whoosh. Okay. So, avionics on. Standby alternator on. Fuel boost to normal. Starter off. Everybody's happy. Let's do the nav lights. Oh, we can see. Is it hot? Is it what temperature do we have? We have. Oh, it's cold. So let's do. Oh, it's cold. On with you. Get all the heat inside. Thank you, please. Target is 23 degrees. No, 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 no. That's too hot for me. Okay. Let's do some testing. Testing. Why isn't the joke moving? Have I turned that option off? No. Failures. MTBF mode. I have to check what that is. We'll check what that is whenever. I want it to be like realistic in that sense. Anyhow, we are on and on. Let's just do some of the testing first. Okay. So, put it on alternator. It's supposed to be an angle of 0. And while we're looking here, we can look at this thing, and it's slave to each other here. So if I trip the generator, I should get the standby alternate power on. Triple it. Yes, it works. Good. And yes, that takes power. That wants power. Wing light, windscreen. Look at how much it draws. Prop. Anti-ice. Yes. And boots. We'll skip that. Or we can do that. We can see de-ice pressure. Yes. It's pressurizing. We have suction. Okay. We are ready on this side. We'll do the run up later on. We won't be needing the weather radar, maybe standby. Let's do the autopilot test. 30 degrees to the right. Heading. Seems to be working fine. We'll do 30 degrees to the left. Or just about. Seems to be working fine. Okay. And center it up. And off. Okay. Autopilot off. We are already on alt here, so yeah, we'll let it be. And feet, let's do 3,000 feet. Let's reset the thing. And let's program this thing. Okay, so we are going at point. Do I have so we'll be going pretty much east. Notice I don't have the GPS. We are going to use RNAV. So we're going pretty much straight east. no, sorry, west. Get your bearings. 257 degrees. So 24257 degrees, or just about that. 242567 degrees. I'm looking at my chart app here from Navigraph, and what we're going to do is we're going to use this funny thing here. So shift and oh, what happened? What happened? Did I press the Windows key? Resume on my old keyboard. Yeah. So what we are going to do is we are going to look at a frequency here. This thing here. So VOR DME, we're looking for the frequency 113.70, 113.87. Okay. And what I am going to do now, if I can explain that in a good way, is we are going to fly to this airport here. Pretend we don't have that Magenta line there, but this airport doesn't have any VORs or any navigation aids. So what we're going to do is we're going to use the KNS 80 to place a VOR here, and we're going to use the radio signal from this VOR to let this computer make it look like we have a VOR here. Now the manual says a maximum of 40 miles and nautical miles, and we are 43.2 from the thing, but I'm thinking this is pretty much flatlands. So maybe if we are lucky this will work. If we are not lucky, then we'll have to find it anyway by the Mark 1 eyeball. So what we're doing here is I'm setting up the frequency. Then we need a radial, and this I need my map for. You can use whatever map, like Google Earth for instance. Just use the measuring tool and then you get the degrees. Or the radial. So the radial is 117 degrees, 117 degrees. So frequency next is radial. So radial 1 and no 2 3 4 5 6 7. So this is I'm displaying number 1 and using number 1. We can have up to 4 fake VORs in this thing, but today we'll only do 1 just for fun. So now we have the radial. Now we need the distance, and it's 43.2. So 3 point, and we had the 2 already. So okay, and it hasn't picked it up yet. So but when we pick it up later on, if we pick it up, our fake VOR will show up here. Okay, and that's kind of fun. I'll do a tutorial video on this some other time, because today we are in a hurry. Cabin, is it hot? It's very, very hot. 21 degrees. Okay. So time to taxi. We'll do the run up at the when we just before the takeoff. I think traffic Announce taxi.
Yankee Hotel Alpha.
Taxi
Yankee
lights
traffic.
on.
SE-Tab Tango Alpha Bravo is taxiing to runway 22. Yankee Hotel Alpha Yankee.
So I'll pull back on the prop also because it will run away on me as is. Also you can see that if we are looking at our engine, there is a lot of fog here. We're standing on the grass, so it's a good thing that we have the thing. And stop. No, I can't remember which runway we are going to use. 22. Okay, so let's sheet. Runway 22. So we are going to taxi all. I have a brain fart. Yeah. 0422. This is actually runway direction for my home field, just a couple of k's from here. Okay, so then we do the run up here then. Let's do the strobes. That's on standby. How is the FOD 9? Let's leave it on then. So what we'll do, we'll take it up to 400. Push it in, and we will see an increase in power and maybe perhaps a drop in temperature and an increase in prop RPM. So yeah, that little flappy thing seems to be working fine. Okay, shaky time up to 1800 RPMs. No, why isn't it? Because I am stupid. You need to have the prop lever fully forward to do this test. Come on, 1800. And hello, Governor. Yes, seems to be working. Time to, and we'll depart west. Thank you.
Hotel Alpha Yankee traffic. SE-Tab Tango Alpha Bravo. Taking off runway 22. West departure. Yankee Hotel Alpha Yankee.
Yep. Fork brake off. long runway here, so we'll do... okay, lights, prop, ignition lever, and flaps. Do one flat trims. Trim is good. On the range for that, alt is okay. And let's make sure that we are good on every front. Okay. Got a couple of things, but it's too late now. Let's pull back a little bit on this one, on this one. So what I forgot was I forgot to turn on the ignition for takeoff, but we got away with it this time. I need to slap myself for that. No. And what did I forget more? Oh, I didn't check our takeoff. Data. Yeah, so the ignition. Open the flaps. Be ready with the nose. This thing can go in. Now we can pull back a little bit more. Okay. We can pull back torque to, oh well, 1600 I think is the good for cruising at this altitude, and 1750. We'll check our fuel. We can turn off this one so we don't have any slushing over. Also, we need to equalize these. We'll set a timer for... Set time på 10 minuter. Just to put in a reminder on my phone for that. So if we are going the right way here... going to be yep, that funny shaped little lake is on the map, so we are actually really good on course here. Okay, let's open up the manual and see. Nav. Now we're using this one. Just to be prudent. We are just about 4 degrees and might as well turn it on. Better safe than sorry. Yes, okay, so VFB. Okay, so downloading the aircraft for the first time. Default MTBF values will be saved for each system, which are counterparts according to published and scaling special. Okay. So MTBF mode is the systems failure mode for as it would be in the real world. So we'll use that for now. See, we picked it up, and now we can use nav to fly to our airport. So we are using en route mode. That's not as accurate as approach mode, but it has a better accurate range. So we'll use en route mode now. But I won't change to nav because you see how erratic it is right now. And we are going to land on runway, what did I say? Yeah. So this now is showing my fake VOR here, and I placed it here by using the frequency of this VOR, figuring out the radial, the degrees from which the signal goes out, and how far away it is. Now this, as you know, has probably heard that RNAV procedures are non-precision procedures. So this will by no means whatsoever place a let's just say you won't be throwing parcels down the chimney with this one. However, it will locate the house for you. So this is the original RNAV and procedures, and today most people refer to it as the GPS, but it's actually this, and the R in RNAV stands for radio. And I know we are going to land at runway 19. So if I want to, I can continue to flying heading mode. And use this as a guidance towards the runway. However, as this is, as I said before, very much non-precision, I think it's more prudent to fly over the runway first and do just a downwind. fuel. Or we... yeah. Let's look at this. On. So it's 67.6 nautical miles to our fake, in quotation marks, VOR. About 25 minutes. Let's do a screenshot for the this. I tuned the nav one to the closest source. That's the airport where we take the. So this is the actual where the actual VOR are located. And this arrow is now pointing at it, and it's 87.5 nautical miles away. So for nav one, we are here. We are using our nav. Okay. town of Balnarad. Probably not pronouncing that correct, but I am trying. as I said it before, we have a distance of 43.2 to this VOR, so it's asking a lot. The closer you are, the more accurate to a VOR that you are using. Of course, more accurate it gets. We are losing it, and we are gaining it. Should have a DNE here. 407 or ADF, sorry. 40. Let's see if we can get the green needle to switch off, sorry. Yes. So we can use that too, and we know that it is supposed to be at approximately 130 degrees. So it's supposed to be pointing this way here, or just about. And we know we are also in the vicinity of where we're going. If I do nav mode now. Now we have RNAV. But it's still so erratic. should have two big or two round legs, like one noodle shaped and one, well, two basically noodle shaped legs just north of the river that is north of the air. And the village or town of Robin Vale should be on the river turn, basically. Turns south, so, or the general direction of south, because this river is pretty much all over the place, and I think it's, yeah, it's the Murray River. It's very squiggly. I'm guessing, if I'm wrong, it's like depends on seasons and weather and so on where the river is going. So it's not like around here where I live, where the rivers are basically stuck. Says 7 minutes out. So this should be pointing 297, and this should be pointing what did I say, 130? Just about. Yeah, 130. So that's also, and then we should be where we are supposed to be. think this is the runway here. I'm pretty convinced, yeah. However, let's let this thing run out all the way and see how accurate we got it. So we'll let it do 0 nautical miles, and then we'll see where we ended up in relation to runway, the airport, or the airfield. We are going to land runway 19, and so it's this runway here. So we are going to go, depending on where we end up, we'll do a hospital and down. Let's talk to them on the radio.
Yankee Romeo Oscar India traffic, SE tab Tango Alpha Bravo, 6 miles east, 3000, inbound to land, runway 19er, Yankee Romeo Oscar India.
So this wasn't the runway? No. It was 6 miles away. Now, one could wonder how the pilot, me, would know that if we are navigating with this. So I would be saying, like, I think I am like 4 miles away or something like that. This is the okay. So this is the, so we are flying actually over the runway now. So it is the runway. We look outside and do cheat mode when we locate the thing when we reach 0. Two, one. Okay, let's look outside. Where is the runway? So there's the village. Sincerely hope that that isn't the runway. Because yeah. From what I can see, why not? Oh, there it is. Oh. Okay, so we're supposed to actually be accurate. Huh. Okay, that's fine. Runway 19 and then. So we'll do heading back. We just do a long. Yeah, we passed. Turn this to 8156. Niner. Yep. Let's just land. Okay.
Yankee Romeo Oscar India traffic. SE Tab Tango Alpha Bravo is on final. Runway 19er to land. Yankee Romeo Oscar India.
Okay. That looks like a pretty dirty runway, so we'll do it with this on. No, that's wrong. We are coming in the wrong way. Flaps up. Runway 19er is this way, so we are not on final. Is this crosswind?
Yankee Romeo Oscar India traffic. SE Tab Tango Alpha Bravo is on crosswind. Runway 19er. Yankee Romeo Oscar India.
Stupid me. We'll just turn downwind from here. We won't do the squibbly wibbly thing to the right. Okay? So downwind is 5.
SE Tab Tango Alpha Bravo is on downwind. Runway 19er, Yankee Romeo Oscar India.
And how I figured that out was that this wasn't correlating at all to what my eyes were seeing. So actually the RNAV saved me there. Base.
Yankee Romeo Oscar India traffic. SE Tab Tango Alpha Bravo is on base. Runway 19er, Yankee Romeo Oscar India. Oscar India traffic. SE Tab Tango Alpha Bravo is on final. Runway 19er to land. Yankee Romeo Oscar India.
Look at that. Our nav approach was pretty good actually. So with it's not an auto land situation, but hey, it's better than nothing. This so we don't do harm. And whoa. Uh-oh. No, 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 no. Ooh. That wasn't nice to the engine. I need to redo some of my... Whoa. Buttons. I need to reconfigure a few buttons here, I think. Okay, so...
Yankee Romeo Oscar India traffic. SE tab Tango Alpha Bravo is clear of the runway. Yankee Romeo Oscar India. Yankee Romeo Oscar India traffic. SE tab Tango Alpha Bravo is taxiing to parking. Yankee Romeo Oscar India.
Okay. We gotta test that now. Okay. I think I know what happened there. So we'll sit here and let the engine cool down. Flaps up. Lights. Lights. Off, 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 off. Off. We'll leave the lights alone. We can turn off the avionics. Yeah. Did I land? Yeah. I did. I did a boo-boo. I landed with just one tank on. That's not the correct procedure. But I'm still learning. So with my Velocity 1 flight stick, there is the right... I'll show you. A really good feature of this joystick is that on the ends of the throttle handles, you have click spots. So you can pull it down and then click, pull it up and then click. So for reverse, I pull it down and then I click it over the click spot and I push it forward, and now you can see I do reverse. And I have probably set up fuel condition lever for the click spot for the propeller. So the right one here is the propeller. Let's see if I do the click spot down. Yeah, that's not supposed to happen. So I'll have to change that in my settings. And now the fuel pump started to go because I hadn't turned it off. You can turn off the lights, it's off, so everything here is off, 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 parking brake, off, and off. So we'll test that. Search by input. Condition lever cut, yeah. So that's not supposed to be happening. Let's remove all those. Delete. Go back. Delete. Delete. Go back. Search by input. Nothing is happening. Okay. So prop feather. Okay. Can we put it on there? Just for fun. So no, it doesn't go over the notch. So we'll delete that too. I'll feather switch. No. We'll do that some other time. And in all cases, I will, if I need to do a feather, I will look down and do it anyway. Like this, to go over the notch there. Okay, thank you for watching, and hope I didn't destroy the engine. Let's get out in the cold. Put our mössa on. Hello. Fold. Do that. Do that. Whee! Hello. Yes, and that. And the little fiddly thing here. Book. Okay. And I am happy. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you like. It would be nice. Thank you for watching again. And goodbye. Have a nice day.